All right, my beautiful family. So today we're going to talk about body dysmorphia, which also could be known as somebody that dislikes the way their body looks, even if they are pretty fit and they're like they look good for the average person, but for some reason they just feel fat or they just dislike the way their body looks. And the reason that I want to make this video is because one, I struggle with it for many years. It has got better. I'll tell you why I think I struggle with it. And this video is going to be about things that I do to cope with it, which may be helpful for you. And I think this video is important to make because I consider myself a person that is in good health, in good shape, and I personally still struggle with feeling like I don't look good. Like I've gone times where I have gone to the beach and I don't want to take off my shirt because I don't feel like I look good. Where I think it might be not too good because it's like a lot of people might see me like, you look pretty good. I wish I had that physique. But in my head, it's difficult. So I feel that if a person like me is facing it, how may other people feel? So today I'm going to share with you things that have helped me cope with this, meaning that it gets me away from thinking negatively about the way I look. But I do want to tell you that this is an ongoing process because even though at this moment I feel pretty good on the way I look, I'm pretty happy. But I think it's a continued effort because I think there's months or years, like right now I might be feeling good, but maybe 3 months from now I might not. But these things are the things that if I continue to remind myself to focus on these things, they really make me feel happier with my body image. And the funny thing is that the things that I'm gonna share are meant to take away my mind of me thinking just about my body and focusing on other things. But by me doing this, I feel like my physique has only got better. So it's almost like when you focus on your body image less, your body just looks better. But real quick, before I get into these things that are going to be helpful to make you feel better about your body image, let me share my story on why I think I have the body dysmorphia. And this could be similar to things that why maybe you're focusing on body dysmorphia, because there's people that don't have body dysmorphia and there's people there is. And so what is causing the body dysmorphia? And this is what I think has caused it. Me, from many years back when I started going to the gym, I think this is something that you feel proud of. You're like, I want to get in shape. I want to get fit. And then you start seeing results and you just want to share them with everybody, right? Like who doesn't want to share their accomplishments? Like if you get a raise, a new car, a new house, you want to show it off. And that is what happened with me. I started getting in good shape and I was like flashing it to people. Maybe the first time I got lean and I got like abs, I'm like on Instagram, social media, look, hey family, or hey friends, look at me, my six pack. And you're showing these things off where it almost puts in your head like you're putting so much importance into your body. Everything that I was putting online was pretty much telling people, look at my body, look at my physique. Every picture was me at the gym without a shirt. And what's gonna happen? People are gonna hold me into like, well, this he's the fitness guy. He should always be in shape. And it almost puts that burden on me, which it's almost like I put it on myself. So if I'm always telling people, oh, I'm about being fit, having a six pack, it's going to be expected of me. And if this physique is unrealistic, I'm going to put myself in that position where when I don't look super fit, I'm going to feel like people are going to judge me, because it's like, well, you're always telling somebody that you have a six pack and now you don't. Like, what happened? So it's something about when you put too much importance into something, all your mental thoughts are going to go into that, and it could affect you negatively. So the things that we have to do is put our focus. Yes, put your focus on your health and being fit, because I think that's important for health. But that's not the only place that we put ourselves in to show the world that we're valuable. The second thing that has helped me feel good about my body image when I get those times where I don't feel good, like maybe you go on vacation and you ate too much and drank too much and you come back bloated, 5 pounds heavier. Let's put me for example, and then I went on vacation, I'm 5, 10 pounds heavier. To me, I might look at myself in the mirror and I already know how I look when I'm not bloated. So when I see myself, I feel disgusted, and that's when I look, and my body image to me looks bad. But I try to remind myself of what is the realistic physique. Because one, I compare myself a lot because I'm in bodybuilding. I compare myself a lot to competitive bodybuilders, how their physiques are. But that's a small percentage. That is like not even what most people look like. So I have to remind myself those physiques are unrealistic. And even if they are realistic, maybe they have good genetics where they don't hold a lot of body fat in certain areas. So I have to really think about, what does the average person look like? And what I start thinking about is look around, walk around the grocery store. Most people are not super fit, muscular. So it sounds bad, like compare yourself to others, but sometimes comparing yourself to others, if it's gonna help you feel happier, then by all means do it. So I see it, most people, it's like, yeah, I look better than most people, even if I feel bloated at this time. And comparing yourself to others of what the average person looks like, and reminding yourself that you are still like more fit than most average people, that could help you with your body dysmorphia. Because it could be like you might go to the beach and see yourself, a little stomach here, and you're like, oh, I don't want to take off my shirt. But if you see other people, they're just obese and like super overweight, that sometimes you're like, all right, you know what? That guy doesn't care not having a shirt. You know what? I'm just overthinking it. And so just remind yourself what the most average people look like. And whether you like it or not, that if you have body dysmorphia, it's always going to be in your head. It's always going to be in your head. You're going to think about it. So as much as you use these tips to try to cope with it, it's still going to be in your head. But the things that I'm going to share now are things that are helpful to kind of take away some of those thoughts from that into other things that could make you happy and make you feel better about yourself. And thing number one is focus on your workouts. That's what I do. So even like me, if for any reason I feel like I'm feeling a little chunky at this time, a little bit overweight because I ate too much this week and I don't like the way I look, go to the gym and focus. Don't remember that it's not all about the way you look. So maybe focus on your training. So what I do is like, you know what? Because I compare sometimes I know what I look when I'm super shredded competing in a bodybuilding stage and what I look now. And if I ever get those thoughts of like, oh man, you're overweight, you should be leaner, most people are lean right now. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm happy with my body because I'm able to perform well in the gym and I'm healthy. So I'm focusing. I look at my gym sessions. I see that I'm progressing, getting stronger, squatting more weight, pressing more weight, doing more pull-ups, and focusing on your training. You really get a good feeling out of when you have a good training session in weeks. Like after a good workout of you progressing, you feel good because you know that you're stronger, meaning you're going to have more muscle. That means that it mentally could be like, I push more weight. That means I'm getting more muscle. I'm going to look better. And so just knowing mentally that you're going to be looking better because you got stronger could take away from just thinking about your body and focusing on other things to make you happy. Another thing that you could focus on is if you are eating healthy, but maybe you're just not feeling or looking the way you want to look, think about the things like such as eating, like you're eating healthy. Most people, it's hard for them to eat healthy. It's a struggle for people to eat healthy. So if you are actually in a place where you actually are disciplined, that you're meal prepping and eating healthy food, and yes, you're not losing weight or look the way you want to look, but you have those habits in place, think about that. That's a win, because a lot of people struggle to eat healthy food. One, yes, healthy food is going to help you look better, but even if you are not looking better right now, just know that inside you have better health. You have good arteries, good health. You're going to live longer. You're not going to get a heart attack, a stroke, get diabetes. So remember, okay, well, yeah, I don't look the way I look, but at least I'm eating healthy, which is going to help with my health. Because one of the things as you get older, yes, you always want to look good, but your body's going to decay. And you start, like, your health starts declining. So if you know that you're eating healthy right now, that could be something to think about. That's something positive that could make you feel happy, because you know that it's gonna extend your life. And the last thing that helps me a lot is, even if I'm not happy with the way I look, after every workout, I feel like I'm on top of the world. Like, I feel like I'm on drugs. Like, when somebody, like, I don't know, because I drink alcohol, right? So I'll drink a few beers and I'll be like, man, I love you, bro. I love you. Like, you get all lovey because you're just intoxicated a little bit. And you're like, I love you, man. Or I love you, mom. Like, that's what people do. After a workout, there's so many times where I just want to hop on Instagram and just be like, tell all, like, my friends on social media, like, I love you guys. Thank you for being in my life. I really think about that, and I'm like, damn, this is like a drug. Like, after a workout, you just want to, like, tell everybody you love them, because it's something you feel good. So even if you don't look the way you want to look, but maybe you're like, I do notice that I feel a little bit better, like, mentally, more happier, in a better mood, less stressed. Think about that. And then that could be helpful to take away from just thinking about your body image. All right, family. So that wraps up the video. If you have any questions regarding this topic about body dysmorphia or not looking the way you want to look, and you want to ask me, go ahead and ask me. I am a registered dietitian. So if you ever wanted to ask a dietitian something, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and answer your question. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.